Hello, chili heads. Well, we've got another hot challenge video for you today. What we have here is the Pocky Ghost Pepper Chip Challenge. Now, this isn't really a challenge, it's my challenge. This is an entire bag of ghost pepper chips. Now, until I had the Carolina Reaper one chip challenge from Pocky, I would say these are definitely the hottest chips out there. Now, these are probably the hottest chips on the market, the mainstream market today that you can actually buy in stores, by far. There is a couple of challenges of actual bags of Carolina Reaper tortilla chips that you can have, but there's no challenge that goes with this. But my challenge is I'm going to eat an entire bag of this. Warning, it's freaking hot. They are definitely hot. Oh yeah. Man, this is a lot of chips. Oh boy. Alright. Ghost pepper chips. Oh man, I usually eat a bag of chips, but this might be a little different. I will eat as much as I can, but my goal is to finish the rest. Here we go. Ghost pepper chips. Usually it kicks in about 6 or 7 chips in, and then you start to feel the burn. Now try not to breathe in the pepper. It's gonna get harder as it goes on, I'm sure. So, I've got a, I'm going to be talking with my mouth full, so if that grosses you out, I'm sorry. I've got a few hot challenges coming up there, the pipe. A food challenge and a hot sauce challenge. Again, not official challenges, but challenges that I'm doing. These are very deceptive because right now it's just a pleasant burn. But as soon as I stop, it's going to creep and it's going to get bad. I know that because I've had these before. Probably going to need these eventually. Man, this is a lot of chips. I want to drink something, but not to ease any pain or heat, but because when you're eating chips like this, the salt and the dryness. Alright, the heat's climbing. Still pretty tolerable. But it'll probably grow when I quit. I could stop now and feel the burn and ride that through, but we keep going here. Let's see if there's any chips that are seriously coated. Ghost peppers, at one point in time, they were considered the hottest pepper, but that was a number of years ago. The burn is there, but these aren't as hot as I remember them being. Could be that my heat tolerance level has kind of gone up. I would give vital parts of my anatomy for a glass of water right now. I'm so thirsty. Alright, my eyes are starting to water a little bit. Just feels like this is never going down. Oop. I had some food before I did this, so I might get full before the heat takes over. Alright, starting to tear up now. So, the upcoming challenge is going to be a Carolina Reaper beef jerky challenge. I'm actually looking forward to that, because I like beef jerky. The other challenge is the LD50 hot sauce, which stands for lethal dose. Got through Pepper Palace. It clocks in at about 3 million Scoville heat units. Now, some of you think, well, wait a minute. Didn't you do the Right Hand of Doom hot sauce that was 6 million? Something I find out. You learn a lot when you study and research when you're a chili head. Even though there's in this case, 6.66 million Scoville extract in the sauce, that doesn't automatically make that sauce 6.66 million. Other things in the sauce bring the heat level down. So the sauce itself has to clock in at a specific heat level, not necessarily what was put into it. So this sauce is in fact 3 million. It's not just hot, really, really hot stuff that was thrown into it to make it a bit hotter. This stuff is actually pepper, and it clocks in at 3 million. So it will be one of the hottest things I've eaten for sure, on its own merit, without a bunch of extra stuff thrown in. So I'm doing that. Okay. Kind of seeing the bottom here. Yeah. These definitely aren't as hot as I remember them to be. When I first had them, it was like, could barely chew them up after like 6 or 7 chips, and then, so. Nose is starting to run though. For their non-chili head, this would, yeah, this would be hot for them, but how it would feel sitting in my guts later is another story. Ah. So I hate that when you get a chip jammed right in your gum. Oh, I'm getting full. I eat too much before I eat this. Another interesting fact, pepper fact. A lot of people think that, and I thought so too, that the heat of a pepper, an actual pepper, is in the seeds. It's not. So you see these people that are using jalapenos or whatever, and they're scraping off the seeds to. It's not where the heat is. The heat of a pepper is in the spongy part that makes up like the lining. It's called the placenta. And the oils, when you see it glistening, the capsaicin, that's where the heat is. It's not in the seeds. So just be aware of that for all you people that are cutting up peppers to put in food and don't want the heat. It's not the seeds. It's the placenta and the oil. You learn things. Alright, let's go. Got a little bit left. Getting near the end. As far as the taste goes, it's not a bad tasting chip. But not really much flavor to them. Remember those old Dutch, the old Dutch? They were just called taco chips way back when, before Doritos became big. Kind of what they taste like. Get near the end. So thirsty. My mouth is so dry. I was growing a Carolina Reaper plant. It would give me like 15 or 16 Reapers. Somehow I killed it. So, Peppy, as I call her, is sitting rotting on my doorstep. I've not given her a proper burial yet. Alright. Here we go. Last few bites. Oh. Talk a little bit of the haunted ghost pepper Pocky chips. Done. Yeah. There's heat. It's nothing I haven't had before at all. It's a pretty mild compared to what it was when I first tried it. Certain peppers have different levels. Like some will grow faster. Like the more I sit here, this is gonna grow. I didn't give it much chance to grow, so it's gonna burn for sure. But some things, like it's burning bad in real time, no matter what you're eating. And that's not the case with this. It's a nice little burn, but it's tolerable. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know some of you weren't seeing me suffer like you wanted to, but trust me, when I do that hot sauce, you'll see some suffering. So anyways, thank you for watching. Have a good day.